Hello everyone. So today we're going to continue with the paper we were working on, which was the annual 2019 main paper, and this is part 2 of the main paper. So we will continue from question 6, okay, which is a graphs question. Now complete the table of values for the equation y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. We have the values of x over here. We have minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. 1 and 2. X squared. What is x squared? So for x squared, we need to grab x and square it. Now don't forget to place it inside the bracket, because else you would get a wrong value, because we have minus 4 times minus 4, and minus times minus will give us a positive 16. We're filling up this one, negative 1 squared, so negative 1 times negative 1, which is positive 1. 2 squared, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now we have 2x here, and 2x means 2 times x. So if we're filling up this one, 2 times x, and x here is minus 2. So that is 1 positive, 1 negative. We get a negative, and 2 times 2 is 4. 2x, so 2 times x, and that is negative 2. 2 times x, 2 times 1, and that's a 2. Okay, the minus 3 is constant, and in fact you have a minus 3 throughout. Now what is y? To get the value of y, we need to add the x squared, the 2x, and the negative 3, because all of those make up y. So 9 minus 6 minus 3, and that is 0. We have 1 minus 2 minus 3, okay? So 1 minus 5, which is minus 4. 1 plus 2 and minus 3, which is 0. And in fact, we have like a line of symmetry here. Minus 3, 0, 0, 5, and 5, okay? We need to plot the values in this part and draw the curve of y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. Now, which are the coordinates? The coordinates are always x, comma, y. So when x is minus 4, our y is 5. When x is minus 3, y is 0. Those are the coordinates, minus 2, comma, minus 3. And this one is... this one is minus 1, comma, minus 4, 0, comma, minus 3, 1, comma, 0, and again x, comma, y, so 2, comma, 5. Okay, so we have those coordinates, and we're going to plot them. So first point we're plotting is minus 4, comma, 5. Don't forget, first, we move on the x, so first we move on the x-axis, and the x-axis is minus 4, the y-axis is 5, and we go up to 5. That's our first coordinate. The second coordinate is minus 3, comma, 0, so we start from there. First we move on the x-axis, minus 3, and y is 0, so we don't go up, we don't go down, and we remain over there. Next one, minus 2, comma, minus 3, so negative 2, negative 3, and there's another cross over there. Okay, minus 1, comma, minus 4, down, 0, comma, minus 3, 1, comma, 0, which is this one, and 2, comma, 5 is this one over here. Okay, and now we need to draw the curve. Freehand, don't forget, and join the points, making sure this part down here is a smooth curve, okay, and not a V. I am turning my tablet around to draw it perfectly, and you can do the same with your paper, okay? Draw the paper so it will be comfortable to your hands and you can draw it easily. Question C, write the coordinates of the minimum point. The minimum point is the lowest point, and the lowest point is this one. That is the minimum point, okay? And the x-axis there is -1, and the y-axis, the y value, is -4. That's the lowest point, the minimum point. Question D. On the same graph, draw the line y equals x minus 1. Now, to draw the line y equals x minus 1, we need at least 3 points. So, I'm going to draw a table with 3 points. Okay, I'm going to grab point -3, 0, and 2. Okay, so let's build a table. We have the x values. I'm going to take one on this side, one nearly in the middle, and another one over there. So -3, 0, and 2. And x, I need to subtract 1. Okay, so I have x, I have subtract 1, and obtain the y value. Subtract 1 is a constant, so it remains the same throughout. Okay, and x, we copied down the value of x. We're not changing anything. Now for y, we add x and -1 together. So -3 and -1. 0 and -1. 2 and -1. Okay, and those are the 3 coordinates, okay? We have x, y. So -3, -4, 0, -1, and 2, 1. Okay, so let's plot them out. So -3, -4. Let me do them in blue color. 3, -4. X 0, y is -1, so it's this one. And 2, 1. Now on this one, I don't know how to use a ruler, so I'm going to do it freehand. Okay, that's our line y equals x minus 1. Question E. Write down the coordinate of the points where the line and curve intersect. The line and curve intersect, so it means where they meet. And they meet over here, that's a point of intersection, and we have another point of intersection over there, these two, okay? Mark them in green. So I'm going to read the x coordinate of this one, and x coordinate there is -2. The y coordinate, which is -3. Don't forget, first we write the x and then the y, always. The other point, the x-axis over there is 1. But y-axis, we're not going up or going down, so it's a 0. And those are the 2 coordinates, okay, where we have a point of intersection, where the line meets the curve. Next page, next question, 7. Sarah has a dice, so we have probability here. Sarah has a dice with numbers from 1 to 6, and a spinner with numbers 3, 4, 5, 6. Sarah throws the dice and spins the spinner at the same time. The results obtained are shown in the possibility space below. So, let's have a look at the possibility space. So, let's see. Let's look at this one over here, this cell. First, we're writing number 3, and that is the spinner number. Then we're writing 1, which is the dice number. Check another one, for instance, this one. First, we're writing the spinner again, and then the dice. So we're going to follow that pattern. That's very important. So first I write the spinner, which is 3, and then the dice. First I write the spinner, which is 4 for this one, and the dice is 1. Okay, and I continue using that pattern. Okay, so check yours out. Now that's completed. Now we need to find the probability that the sum of the two numbers is 10. Sum means when we add them up. When we add up the two numbers, we get a 10. So for instance, if I add 3 plus 1 over here, I will get a 4. So that is not correct because I need a 10. Now 10 can be made up with 5 and 5. That gives a 10. 6 and 4 gives us a 10. 6 and 4 over here, or 4 and 6 gives us a 10. Those 3. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. But for probability, we need the total amount of outcomes. And the spinner has 4 outcomes. The dice, these are the 4 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4. The dice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outcomes. So 6 times 4 is 24 possible outcomes. Or you can count literally, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So total score of 10, I have only 3 out of 24. Okay? And probability makes sure whether you can simplify or not. In this case, I can divide the numerator and the denominator by 3, and the final result is 1 on 8. Now for next question, the two numbers obtained are both even and greater than 4. So they have to be even, both of them, and greater than 4. So let me start from this corner. These are both even and greater than 4. These are both even and greater than 4. We need both even. These are both even and greater than 4. These are both even. And greater than 4. I think, no, that is a problem because they are not greater than 4. They are equal to 4. And greater than 4. So I don't think we have to count those. So let me remove them. This one. Because we're just told greater than 4. We're not told greater than or equal to 4. Understand? So that's a bit not clear. But in this case, it's just greater than 4, and I only have that one, where both numbers are even and greater than 4. And that's just 1 out of 24, which is not simplified. Next question. It's not related, it's something different, okay? We have averages. From the following set of numbers, I need you to find the mode, the median, and the range. So the mode is the most common, and it seems like 32 is the most common, because we have 3 32s. Find the median. Okay, for the median, we find the middle number, but to find the middle number, first we place in order, starting with the smallest, which is 31. Then we have 32. Let me mark them down. 31 we wrote down. 32. Another 32 and another 32. 24. 35. 36. 37 and 37. Make sure you have the same amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And we find the one in the middle. So let's start by eliminating 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This and this, and 34 is the one in the middle. It's the median. Now we need to find the range, and for the range we need the largest minus the smallest. So 37 is the largest, 31 is the smallest. So there is a range of 6 numbers. Next page, next question. The diagram below represents a sequence made from squares and dots. So shape number has 5 dots. Shape number 1 has 5 dots. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Shape 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, they're correct. What is happening every time? Okay, we're adding another 3 dots because we add 1, 2, and another one. Every time we add 3. Okay, that's how we're obtaining them. So another plus 3 for this one, another plus 3 for this one. Now write an expression for the number of dots in shape n. So we need the nth term. Now I used to tell you what is happening every time. We're adding 3 every time, every time. So with that 3 we add the value n. Now if we had to think of another number before the 5, what would it be to remain in the same sequence? So work out 5 minus 3, which is 2. So when we work out 2 plus 3, we will get a 5. And this number over here is the next number in the sequence. So basically that sequence is 3n plus 2. And you can check it out. 3 times n, oh madam, these are n's. So 3 times 1, 3 plus 2, 5. Correct. 3 times n plus 2, 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, 8. Correct. 3 times n plus 2, so 3 times 3, 9 plus 2, 11. Correct. Okay, so that is correct. Using the above expressions, so what we've just found now, find the number of dots in shape 62. So basically shape 62, that is n. So instead of n, I write down 62. So I have 3n plus 2, and instead of n, we write down 62. Use a calculator. And the answer is 188. Now, which shape number n has a total of 95 dots? So this time, okay, I need to find n. So if we have 3n plus 2, when we work it out using n, which I have to find, I know that I get 95 dots. Okay, and we have to find n. So we have to work out using subject of the formula. First, we eliminate the 2. So subtract 2. So this becomes 0 on both sides. And I get 3n equals 93. Okay. Then I need n on its own. So I need to divide by 3 on that side and divide by 3 on this side to keep it balanced. This is eliminated. And I get n equals 31. Now, question E. Is it possible to have a shape with 36 dots? Explain. Can we have a shape with 36 dots? Well, we have to find out. Okay? And to find out, we need to work out again subject of the formula. So, if we have 3n plus 2, we'll give with 36 dots. Let's find n. So again, subject of the formula, subtract 2 on each side. And then divide by 3. But we have a slight problem there, because we have 34 division by 3. And 34 division by 3 is 11.3 recurring. And is that a shape number? No. Okay, 11.3 is not. We should have shape 11 or shape 12. Okay? So, no, we can't. Okay. So we can say that because we can't have shape 11.3 recurring. Okay, we can say that shape 11 will have 3n plus 2. Instead of n, we write 11. 33 plus 2 will have 35. So that's not correct, because shape 11 will have 35 dots, okay, and then shape 36 will be 11.3, which is not correct. So next question, 9. The diagram below shows a rectangle with a shaded triangle inside. Calculate the area of the shaded triangle. Okay. So to find the area of the shaded triangle. For a triangle, we use base times perpendicular height on 2. But for the shaded triangle, we don't know the base. We don't know the perpendicular height. So what do we have to do? We have to find the area of the whole rectangle minus this triangle. Okay, and that triangle base is 5 by perpendicular height. There is 6 plus 3.5. And 6 plus 3.5 is 9.5 centimeters. Okay. We have this triangle also that we have to subtract from the area of the rectangle. It's a rectangle, so we have 90 degrees. The base is made up of 5 and 7. So that's 12 centimeters. And this triangle over here, which is 7 by 3.5. So we have the area of the rectangle minus the green triangle, which is base times perpendicular height on 2. Subtract this one, which is base times perpendicular height on 2. And subtract this one, which is 7 by 3.5 on 2. And the area of the rectangle is made up of this side, which is 12, times this side, which is 9.5. And area of rectangle is length times breadth. So 12 times 9.5. Okay, so let's work them out using the calculator. This is 114. This is 23.75. And this is 36. And this is 12.25. So start with the area of the rectangle and subtract the others. And my final answer is 42 centimeters squared. That is the final shaded triangle, because from the whole rectangle we eliminated these two triangles to get this one over here. Question B. The following diagram shows the shape of a glass block with a cross-section in the shape of a trapezium. Calculate the area of the cross-section. The cross-section, don't forget, is this one over here. Okay, that is the cross-section, and it is in the shape of a trapezium. Now, to find the area of a trapezium, okay, area of a trapezium, we have sides A plus side B, and side A and B are the parallel sides. So side A and side B times the perpendicular height, and the perpendicular height is this one because it is 90 degrees. Okay, that's perpendicular. You see, it's 90 degrees to the height. It's 30. Okay, and we divide everything by 2. So A plus B, 5 plus 9, times perpendicular height, which is 13, and divide by 2. So the area there is 5 plus 9 times 13, 2, is 91 centimeters squared. Now we need to find the volume of the glass block. Now for the volume of a prism, okay, for the volume of a prism, we need to work out, so for the volume of a prism, like the one we have, we need to work out the area of the cross section, and the area of the cross section we found out is 91, times the length of the shape, and the length of the shape is this one. That shape is 7.5 centimeters long. So 91 times 7.5, and the final answer is 682.5 centimeter cubed, because now we have the volume. Okay, so that was revision of the area of a trapezium and volume of a prism. Last question 10. We have triangles there. I can already see a right angle triangle, so it will be a Pythagoras or trigonometric question. Work out the height RS to 1 decimal place. The height RS is this one. And if you can see here, we have a right-angled triangle where the side opposite the 90 degree is called the hypotenuse. Okay, and this is a side, and I have to find another side. So when we know 2 sides and we need to find the third one, we use Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem states that side squared plus side squared equals hypotenuse squared. Now side, one of them we have to find, the other one is 16, and the hypotenuse is 21 squared. Now subject of the formula to find RS, okay, 21 squared negative subtract 16 squared, okay, and for RS to remain on its own, we eliminate this squared, and to eliminate the squared, we have to work out with square root of the answer of 21 squared minus 16 squared. So use a calculator. Square root 21 squared minus 16 squared, and that's a square root of 185, and the final answer is 13.60147, etc. But we need our answer to 1 decimal place. First number behind the decimal point is 6. 0 won't give anything, won't round up, so it's just 13.6 centimeters as the answer to RS. Now we need to show the triangle PQR, this one over here, PQR, the large triangle, is not a right-angled triangle. Now, how can we show that that triangle is not a right-angled triangle? So, and we have a lot of space there, that's what I'm checking. So to check if that is a right-angled triangle or not, we need to show there is Pythagoras theorem. And to show there is Pythagoras theorem, we need this side, and this side, all three sides. But we don't know this side. So we have to find that side first by focusing on this triangle over here, which is right angle, which has a side 7. This side is 13.6, we just found in part A. Okay, 13.6. And this is the hypotenuse. So we're going to use Pythagoras theorem. First, we're going to find PR by using Pythagoras theorem, which says side squared plus side squared equals hypotenuse squared. So 7 squared plus 13.6 squared, and the square root to be eliminated from there. Okay, how's the square to be eliminated from there? We need the square root on both sides. So now use a calculator. And that is 15.3. To 1 decimal place, okay? This is 15.3. 15.295 actually. Alright, so let's see if there's Pythagoras theorem. So to check if there's Pythagoras theorem, we need to check that the side squared of the large triangle, which is PR, when added to the other side of this large triangle, which is RQ, okay, we square them and add them up together. Okay, we need to see what we will get. So 15.3 squared plus 21 squared instead of 15.3, use the answer you already got on the calculator from the previous question. Okay, so basically we're using the value that we had here, which was 15.29575, etc, etc. Ideally use that one, so it will be more accurate. Plus 21 squared. And in fact it gave me an answer of 674.96. Now let's check the largest side, and the largest side is this one, which is 16 plus 7. And that's 23 centimeters. So let's work out the hypotenuse, the largest side actually. We don't know if it's a hypotenuse or not, alright? So let's write the largest side squared. Okay, and that's 23 squared. And we will get 529. So are they equal to each other? Is the side squared plus side squared equal to the largest side squared? No, they are not equal to each other. So it is not a right-angled triangle. Okay? Side squared plus side squared is not equal to largest side squared, therefore not right angled. Mek mux għanserġi tiġi, alright? Għaxan ġusset natu explanation one reasoning kollu jider hemmhekk. Okay? So that is the final question. Don't forget you should be working out 2018 and hand it in by tomorrow. So next week we will be working out the 2018 paper. If you do have any problems, do not hesitate to contact me back. Okay? Thank you.